Feelings are neither good nor bad. They're just feelings. And you should definitely feel your feelings, but I wouldn't be too quick to act on those feelings or allow them to control your behaviors. Generally speaking, feelings are reactive in nature to your situation, to the people around you, to your circumstances. Most feelings are going to be the results of interactions between you and your environment, whatever that might look like. Acting on emotions, acting on feelings isn't always the best course of action because you're probably not acting, you're reacting. And reactions aren't all that well thought out, if thought even enters into the response at all. Personally, I never trust a feeling on first feel. I feel what I'm feeling, I think about that feeling, and then I act on the thoughts that come from thinking about that feeling. Basically, I premeditate whatever is going to come next. It's not just a knee-jerk emotional reaction. If nothing else, at least I'm responsible for the consequences that follow. Good or bad, I at least had agency over myself. Because even if emotions might not be necessarily good or bad, the consequences of our choices following those emotions can have good or bad outcomes, especially if we act impulsively or imprudently. And sure, some people might say something like, trust your gut, use your intuition. But intuition isn't an emotion. It's the result of a whole lot of cognition going on behind the scenes in your mind. Intuition is the sum of your cognitive biases, your heuristics, and your general intelligence. You feel it, but it's not a feeling. It's kind of an invisible type of thinking, subconscious, as they like to say. So by all means, use your intuition. Feel your feelings, but don't mix those things up. Feelings are a reaction or a state of mind, whereas intuition is more of an underlying process. You don't necessarily have to think about intuition before you act on it. You should most definitely think about your feelings before you act on them. And to be clear, I'm not saying that we all need to control our emotions. That just leads to all sorts of repressed and maladaptive behaviors. We don't want that. What it is about is controlling your behaviors in the face of those emotions. There's a subtle distinction there. And you'd be surprised how much more control you have in your life when you feel your feelings than think about your feelings. And that kind of control is one of the best feelings in the world.